Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'm bringing you today's video, which is the third video in our Power Press series. This one we're going to be showing how the Power Press progression works on a $100 minimum bet going up to say a $20,000 maximum bet table. How many hits does it take to bring a number up to table max? Okay. For our patrons out there, we will live roll this once we finished up all three videos. Once I finished up the editing, I'll probably live roll this tomorrow. So you'll be able to check it out in a few days on the site. For anybody else curious about that and all the rest of our exclusive videos, check the description of the video down below. Otherwise, let's take a look. So I'm only going to set up 3 of them this time, but we're looking at, typically instead of 120, you're going to do 150 on the 6 and 8. Okay. Now, a lot of players on this actually are going to do 125 on the 5 and 9. This is kind of a standard. In fact, I will set it up now that I think about it, just to show you. This is kind of a standard setup for people that are playing at this level. The reason for it is because aside from the 4 and 10 that have VIG issues, nothing pays in red. Oftentimes when you get up to the higher limits, the white and the red chips kind of vanish, except for minor VIGs and stuff like that. Because even center action is probably a $25 minimum bet. So and people generally at this point only want to be paid in green, red, or green, black, and up. So they'll typically do this kind of setup. Okay, this is 750 across including. And you got 100, 100, 125, 125, 150, 150. So now let's take a look at the Power Press progression. So we're going to look at the 4 and 10. So on the first hit, they're going to throw in their $5 VIG and they're going to go straight up to 300. On the second hit, they're going to throw in 15, go all the way up to 900. Second hit is going to be $45 VIG, right? Because at this point they're really not, they're not worrying about that kind of money. That's the equivalent to a couple of bucks for us. So 900 is going to pay 1,800. We're going to pay 2,000 for 200, just because. So look at what you got to work with. 2,700. Just take it up to 25. Just take it up to 25. Collect the rest. Okay? So that was that hit. So the next hit, you're looking at $125 VIG. That's going to pay 5,000. Go all the way up. And the next hit after that. Now, $125 VIG for this right here, and 5,000 is $250 VIG. 250 plus 125, so it's $375. $375. They could throw the VIG in if they want. Why not? So that's going to pay $2,500. Oh, I'm sorry, 10,000. 15,000. Going to pay $15,000. Losing my mind here. Going to pay $15,000, and we're at table max. We're at table max after 5 hits. 5 hits, table max. Pretty simple on the 4 and 10. After that, all you're doing is collecting $40,000 per hit. Now let's move on to the 5 and 9. So for the 5 and 9, we're going to jump over to the 9 over here. So the first hit, they're going to go straight up to 300. Okay. Don't have to throw anything else in, which is kind of nice. Now, the second hit is going to pay $420. Okay? We're going to pay $520 for 100. Player likely just going to go up to, actually no, this is going to be a point where the player is probably going to throw in $30 and go up to 750. So they throw in 30 bucks. Go up to 750. My initial gut instinct was, 30 bucks, but again, players that play at this level, 30 bucks is nothing. 30 bucks is the equivalent to $1 to us. Okay, so 750 is going to pay $1,050. We're going to pay $1,100 for 50. All right, now this is the third hit. So let's look at what the player has to work with. They have $1,800 to work with. Go to 1,500, collect 3. The next hit, this is going to pay $2,100. Go to 35, collect. The next hit pays 4,900. Let's pay 5,400 for 5 to see what we've got to work with. You've got $8,400 to work with. $8,400 to work with. Likely 7,500. Because it's a standard progression. So for the next hit, why is it a standard progression? Why is 7,500, 7,500? Well, 75 is a standard bet. It pays 105. 750 would pay 1,050. 7,500 would pay $10,500. It's a standard bet based on the standard $75 bet. Okay. So what do you have to work with? $18,000. $18,000. Just take it up to $15,000, because the very next hit is going to pay $21,000. $21,000. You're now at table max, and you're collecting over $15,000. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 hits. 7 hits on a 5 and 9 gets you up to your table max. So what about the 6 and 8? 6 and 8 is going to take, likely at a guess, I'm going to say it's going to take 8 hits, but let's see. First hit, collect a green, go to 3. Second hit, collect 50 bucks, go to 600. Third hit, collect 100, go to 1,200. Fourth hit, you're going to collect 200. You're going to go to 24. Next hit, you're going to collect 400, go to 48. Now, the next hit, we're probably going to simplify the bet a little bit. 48 is going to pay 56, right? 4,800 is going to pay 5,600. This is a point where we're probably going to simplify and just do 9,000. 9,000, collect the rest. Why is this a simplification? Because it's, again, a standard progression of a standard bet. Just like the $75 level on the 5 and 9, the $90 level on the 6 and 8 is a very, very standard number. 90, again, pays 105, just like 75 does on the 5 and 9. Right? So if 90 pays 105, 900 would pay 1,050. 9,000 would pay 10,500. Okay? So with your 10,500, what can you do? You can't quite get to table max. Now, you could throw in additional money if you really, really, really wanted to. But there's really no need. Go to 15,000. That was the 7th hit, I believe. So I think I'm off by 1. So I might have added an extra hit in there. I kind of lost track right there, so just take it on out. So we're looking at this here, at this right here, 1,500 or 15,000, right? 15,000 is just a standard off of 150. 150 pays 175, right? So if 150 pays 175, that would mean that 1,500 would pay 1,750, and 15,000 would pay 17,500. So 17,500. So this is where you would go up to $24,000. $24,000. You are now at table max. $24,000. Table max. So there you go. That is the power press on a higher limit table and a much higher maximum bet table. So I hope you guys find this stuff interesting, illuminating, enlightening, just plain fun. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We will catch you next time. Bye now. Thank you everybody for watching today's video, and as promised, a little bit more detail on things that we are working on. So again, we want to continue trying to expand the channel. We're really hoping to be able to add roulette as soon as possible, and then some video keno, video slots, stuff along those lines. unfortunately, it ate up almost all of our cash, paying off all of our bills during the month of January while we were down. And now that the holidays have ended, YouTube's payouts have dropped significantly. So we're kind of treading water here as far as all that goes. Do have a lot of things we want to add, though. Not just those things, those additional games, and hopefully some carnival games and such like that, but the live streams. The biggest problem right now with the live streams is with 3 jobs combined between the 2 of us, 4 if I include the 20 to 30 hours a week I'm putting into the YouTube channel. It's very, very difficult for me to have a day and time that I can commit to doing the live stream every single week, because we also have our very young child to take care of. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being on Monday nights or Tuesday afternoons, or possibly both. I intend to do at least one live stream exclusively for our patrons, and then another one on the YouTube channel. So possibly both days. We also have a few other things that we really want to attempt to move forward on. I'm just running into either time or skill set issues. I do want to eventually have a website going for us. I did used to program websites over a decade ago. A lot of things have changed, and I just don't have that time. And not a whole lot of knowledge on the current state of building websites, hosting what sites can host, and how to build up the e-commerce stuff. So if anybody has any skill sets along those lines and would like to answer some questions or just help us out, shoot us an email, sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. Also, I really hope to be able to start adding some exclusive stuff from Sin City Living, logoed shirts, hats. I'm looking to get custom dice made, even custom layouts made, although those would be pretty expensive. But I know zero about e-commerce and drop shipping and anything along those lines. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area, please email me. I would love to ask you some questions and see if you can answer a few to help me figure out how to get that going. Same thing with designing our logos. I had some logos designed, very, very small logos, unfortunately, not big enough to blow up to put on T-shirts and stuff like that. And again, I know I know nothing about logo design, graphic design, any kind of websites that could do it. I literally know nothing. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area, also please email me, and you're willing to answer some questions. Please email me and let me know. I'll admit I don't even know where to start as far as asking some questions, but I'm sure I'll ask a few, and that'll trigger a few more, so on and so forth. So yeah, there's that, and of course we do hope to continue to improve our AV setup, but I am an AV moron, so also right there, if you have any skill sets or knowledge in that area, please email me, and are willing to answer some questions. Please email me and let me know. We would love to help. Otherwise, again, thank you everybody for watching, and we're very excited to continue bringing you our videos. Bye now.